Hi all, welcome to my channel, welcome to my world. This is the world of Wayne. Happy Saturday. Today we're going to be doing stage 8 of the Hachette Partworks release of Build the B.III Lancaster bomber. I had my voice back today. I'm just so sorry that I didn't do the live stream on Friday. I was still too ill yesterday, to be honest with you. I'm just being racked at the moment in the afternoons. I am getting over the other side of it though. I wouldn't be surprised if I got COVID again. Whatever I've got, Mrs. World of Wayne had last week. So, but we are getting over it. And I am very conscious that I missed a video yesterday, which is why today I am going to be doing stage 8. Now, if you do want to get this for yourself, I have put a link in the video description. And there's also a QR code on the screen. You can get this all the way from pack 1. You'll have to let me know what you think about the audio today as well. I'm using my new Rode lavalier mic. There's no wires this time to get me tangled up. I need to probably wear a shirt that I can tack it in rather than a t-shirt, but I've just clipped it there for now. I don't want it clipped on the inside because my chest hair affects the microphone, so I can't be having that either. But it's looking nice. It's looking good. Always good when you make a YouTube video to have good sound. So hopefully I've improved that game. But without further ado, let's get cracking. So we've had some right fiddly stages. We have now got stage 8 though. It looks like we've only got a few bits in this one. So I think this is going to be a let up for a little while with some of the stages that we're doing. But we are going to bring up what we have been working on previously. We're going to be adding some stuff to that, as you can see here. So by the end of it, this internal panel here is going to have loads of details on. And we do have the outside fuselage as well, which is metal. I don't think we put these together though. So this is just going to be sitting outside like that. And I'm just going to continue showing you the rest of the magazine. And in the next stage, as you can see here, we've got the framework for the navigator's GI set. The GI display, is that G or GI? I'm probably pronouncing that wrong and someone's going to correct me. Parachute holder and parachute. The G display support, God, I keep saying G, I hope that's right. The fire extinguisher, the G receiver, and the bubble sextant. So there we go, that's everything that's coming in stage 9. Now to jog your memory, this is what we did in the last stage, and this is what we're going to need today. So I'm just going to put that to one side and open the box here and show you what we get in stage 8. And once again, we've got a solid metal piece of the fuselage there looking like this. And that's what it looks like from the other side. And we've got these tiny details here that we're going to be attaching to that internal frame. So the first thing we're going to do is take this detail here, which is an instrument panel. I'm going to put some glue just on the back of this onto this bladed section here, both sides. And that's going to be going into this slot that we can see just there. So I need to make sure this is round the right way and get that pushed in. I'm just going to hold that for a second and it should sit in like that. Excellent. So the next section I've got is this oxygen economizer there, which looks like this. It's very similar to another piece that we've got, which is this one here. It's not the thicker one we want, it's the thinner one we want. I'm going to put some glue just on this lug at the back. Oxygen economizer. Okay. And I'm going to use my tweezers to help put this in. And once it's in, I'll show you what way round it's actually going. There we go. So basically the indented side is pointing towards my left. But there you go. That's in just there. Just put this whole thing to one side. I want to take this base mount, which is this green section looking like this. I have zoomed up the camera just a little touch to show you the drift sight here, which looks like this here. It's got these white circles on it. That's going to be going into this. So I'm just making sure that the larger hole is towards my left. And once again, I'm going to put a little bit of glue this time onto that base just there. Not a lot. And I'll get that in. Perfect. So when that's in, it looks like that. Then this detail is going to be going into the 2 holes, probably best on the top camera that you can see just there. Again, I'm going to put the tiniest amount of glue in here. People are shocked that you can get super glue with a brush. Gorilla do one on Amazon, which is in my Amazon store. Or if you've got a range store in the UK, this is where I get my glue that I'm using at the moment. So I'm just going to push that in like that. And there you go. that's how that looks. Now, you remember the thicker one of these that I said we had? This is where we're going to be putting this in. It's just going to go underneath what we've just installed into a D-shaped hole we've got there. Again, this time I'm going to put it on the lugs because it will get the back sticky. I'm just going to put a tiny bit into that ingress there. And because this is a D-shaped, it will only let you put it in one way. So that's in like that. Now we've got the wire panel, which looks like this. This is going to go on the 2 holes that we've got just here. So again, what I'm actually doing is I'm just dropping the glue at the top. The glue's running into the hole, but it's not going anywhere else on that frame. Again, this has got a large lug and a small lug, so it'll only let you put it in one way. But it should fit flush in there, just like that. I'm sure some people are going to be weathering this up, making the pipework look a bit more realistic. I mean, you could add pipework to this as well. The world is your oyster for that. But for now, we don't need any more of this. I'm just going to put that to one side. I am going to need to take the fuselage section that I've got here, though. I've just zoomed up my camera a little bit because I've got 2 bits of glazing that I need to put in. The larger bit of glazing is going to go on this side, and the smaller one is going to go on this side, with obviously the extruded side facing outwards. Now, you don't want to put super glue on this. You could just press that in and it will hold, but I am just going to reinforce that with, as I said before, some micro crystal clear. Now, it's very hard to get this on Amazon, I have to say. This is from Microscale Industries Inc., micro crystal clear. So I would just do a search in Google to see where it is in your territory. You really don't need a lot of this. So what I'm doing is I'm going to probably, just look at this, I'm actually going to apply this to the piece, like this. Now that white will dry completely clear. One there, just do this side. It does take a good 24 hours to fully cure, but that's the second one in. Then all I'm going to do is just check it from the other side to make sure there's no bleed of that white. If there is, I've got a cotton bud here and it will come off just like water, but there we go. That's lovely and clean in there like that. And that is all there is to do in that stage. That's all there is to do in that pack. So if this is the first time you've actually seen this video and you've caught it halfway through, I'm going to do a quick review of what we've actually built so far up to stage 8. And I have moved things around to show you because there's a lot of things. But as you can see, we've done the cockpit canopy here, looking like that. We've got the base, which looks like this here. Put that to one side. You've seen other bits of fuselage that we've got here. We've actually got the front section as well, which I'm guessing when it goes together, I don't know, something like that. It's going to look like that there. Put that down there carefully. Some internal frame sections, which I'm guessing are going to go inside that. Here. Looking like this. We had done one of the turrets, as you can see there. If I hold it properly, that's looking good. Which does fire, and you can see the lights that are going to come out of that when that's plugged in. The pilot seat, which we finished last time, which was a feat in itself, but it does look really good. And then finally, we did one more section here, just the turtleneck section. And then we did the propeller, which I'm going to show you one more time. We've actually got this dome as well. So if I just plug this in, the propeller's going to start off. So I'll make sure my fingers are cleared from it, because this is going to start straight away looking like that. Now, I know some people are saying, wait a minute, it's spinning clockwise. I meant to be spinning anti-clockwise. Well, if I just reverse the polarity of this and turn this the other way around, it will spin the other way. So we'll have to see what the main board does when we actually put that in. But that is everything we built up to stage 8. We've done loads up to stage 8. Let me just slow that down so I can drop this without damaging these. The other thing is you can change the angle of the propellers here as well by turning this one, and it turns the others as well, as you can see there. Okay. Just looking at everything we got here, I still can't believe how much we've actually done so far. But I'm enjoying this build. Nice short video today just to get my feet again. So I really do hope you liked that video. If you did, please remember to give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, please remember to subscribe. Other than that, Take care.